Now, I will go over the NCAA tournament bracket for Division One women's basketball. It goes as follows. I apologize for looking down because I cannot memorize all this stuff. And I will say the first four game is either on March 19th or March 20th. That's just a given. And I will recap after the first two rounds of the NCAA tournament as well as after the Elite Eight round. Then I'll recap both Final Four games and the National Championship game, regardless what happens. I will also preview a few Sweet 16 games, or at least some of them. A few Elite Eight games, of course, both Final Fours and the national title game. Just to let you know. I will also go over any upsets that happen in the NCAA tournament here. Just to make that clear, and obviously there are like those playing games are at a host site somewhere, and I'll go over those in a second. And the Final Four in the national championship is in Tampa Bay, Florida. Now the days for the games are either March 21st, March 22nd for the first round. Second round, March 23rd, March 24th. Sweet 16, March 28th, March 29th. Elite Eight, March 30th, March 31st. Of course, semifinal games are April 4th. National Championship, April 6th. Just to let y'all know. And now I'm going to go over Spokane 1 in terms of that region. The 1 seed UCLA will take on the winner of the UC San Diego and Southern University match, which the UC San Diego Southern is March 19th. So the first round games on March 21st. The 8 seed Richmond will take on the 9 seed Georgia Tech on the same day, March 21st. Obviously, we know both winners play 2 days later. Now, the 4 seed Baylor will host the 13 seed Grand Canyon University on March 21st. Now, same day, the 5 seed Ole Miss will take on the 12 seed Ball State. And we don't know the times for these games yet. It'll be announced later. Just check on the ESPN app. Now, the 3 seed LSU will take on the 14 seed San Diego State on March 22nd. The 6 seed Florida State will take on the 11 seed George Mason on March 22nd. Yeah, that Florida State game is in LSU, in Baton Rouge. The 2 seed NC State will take on the 15 seed Vermont on March 22nd, while the 7 seed Michigan State will take on the 10 seed Harvard on March 22nd. So that's Spokane 1. And by the way, we know the Sweet 16 games are on March 28th for both of those games in Spokane, and March 30th for that Spokane 1 region. By the way, we do know that. Now, I'll go over the Spokane 4 here. The 1 seed USC will take on the 16 seed UNC Greensboro on March 22nd. The 8 seed California will take on the 9 seed Mississippi State on March 22nd. The 4 seed Kentucky will take on the 13 seed Liberty. The 5 seed Kansas State will play against 12 seed Fairfield. Now, 3 seed Oklahoma will take on the 14 seed Florida Gulf Coast University. The 6 seed Iowa will take on 11 seed Murray State on March 22nd for both of those games. The 2 seed UConn will take on the 15 seed Arkansas State on March 22nd. The 7 seed Oklahoma State will take on the 10 seed South Dakota State on March 22nd. So the Spokane 4 days are March 29th for the Sweet 16 games, March 31st for the Elite 8 game. So that's taken care of on that. Side of things. Now, I'm going to go over like the Birmingham 2. Just now, obviously, we know the Sweet 16 Elite games are both in Birmingham. It's just the days didn't show for those on the bracket at all. But maybe they like do the same thing on Spokane 1 and Spokane 4 on that other side of the bracket. Who knows? But still, okay. The 1 seed South Carolina will take on the 16 seed Tennessee Tech. The 8 seed Utah will take on the 9 seed Indiana on March 21st for both of those games. Now, the 4 seed Maryland will take on the 13 seed Norfolk State on March 22nd. The 5 seed Alabama will take on the 12 seed Green Bay on March 22nd. The 3 seed North Carolina will take on the 14 seed Oregon State on March 22nd. The 6 seed West Virginia will take on the 11 seed the either Columbia or Washington winner, which that game will be played on March 20th. Now the 2 seed Duke will take on the 15 seed Lehigh on March 22nd. March 21st, the 7 seed Vanderbilt will take on the 10 seed Oregon. I think that was a mistake on that. I think Duke is playing on March 21st actually, because why did they do back-to-back games like that? But just so you know. Okay, now I'm going to go to Birmingham 3. The 1 seed Texas will take on either the winner of the High Point and William Mary game, which will be played on March 20th for that playing game, while Texas will play the winner of that game on March 22nd. The 8 seed Illinois would take on the 9 seed Creighton on March 22nd. The 4 seed Ohio State will take on the 13 seed Montana State. The 5 seed Tennessee will take on the 12 seed South Florida as in USF on March 21st for the Ohio State game as well. The 3 seed Notre Dame will take on the 14 seed SFA as in Stephen F. Austin on March 21st. I have to think the 6 seed Michigan will play either Iowa State or Princeton on March 21st, because it does say March 22nd, which that does not make sense. When the Sweet 16, the round of 32 game is on March 23rd, so I think that's another mistake by the bracket here. The Iowa State Princeton game, by the way, is on March 19th. Now, the 2 seed TCU will take on the 15 seed Farley Dickinson University. The 7 seed Louisville will take on the 10 seed Nebraska. Both those games are on March 21st. So there's a possibility that Haley Van Lith will go against her former head coach. So that makes it interesting right there. So we're going to have to wait and see what happens for all these games here. And it's March Madness after all. Maybe, how many host sites do you think are going to get knocked off? Or how many advance? Does somebody not, which 1 seed do you think does not go to the Final Four? Or is it just more than one seed not making the Final Four? Is it 2? We're going to have to wait and see. Anything could happen, and there's some parity to the game, right now. So, and granted, there are some potential rematches in this ncaa tournament bracket potentially down the line, but you got to take it one game at a time. So, anyways, if you like this content, hit the like and subscribe. See you guys later on the road to 800 subscribers. Of course, ultimate goal is 1,000 or more. Somebody monitor this course, like video, comment video, really helps you too, background. some more people see it. Sharing the video does help as well. Some more people could watch. And if you're watching and not subscribed, hit subscribe button, hit the notification bell as well.